What's up, you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 8, Episode 6. Let's get into the episode.
Threat level, Foxtrot, Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room.
Give me your weapon.
Why was Jack the general in here? I was laughing because I was talking about how we haven't done anything with those guys at all the other day, and
Simulation time
they're in this episode.
Seconds.
How was it? Was it fun?
Indeed. You died well in battle, O'Neill.
So they've created VR.
Obviously, there's something
Fun.
defective with this thing.
Agreed. An Anubis drone is a far more formidable warrior than the simulation would suggest.
No, we've been working on this chair for 2 years to make it a viable virtual reality training tool for SGC personnel.
You have failed.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. That's not what VR looks like. Let's be honest.
Harder, more
It's
difficult.
Well, I mean, we can input the parameters for different scenarios, but the vast majority of the
I have a
simulation
VR
really comes
headset.
from the mind of the user. Programming is actually built by interfacing memories from the individual's consciousness with the chair's matrix.
Carter, all I heard was Matrix, and I found those films quite confusing.
Me
What
too.
Dr. Lee is trying to explain is that the simulation actually learns its realism from the person using it.
If Teal'c would agree to work with us a little more, all you'd have to do is basically just play the game. Let it learn from you. Oh, come on, you'd be fine. You'd be so good.
Very well.
There you go. Just make sure there's a beginner's level for the rest of us.
Oh, yeah, we can always make it easier. Not that we'd have to for you, certainly. I mean, for others, but you'd be fine.
Carter. Gentlemen.
Thanks to Colonel Carter's new code translation,
Avatar.
you can actually monitor your progress through a graphic representation of your point of view.
You played Doom.
I played Def Jam Vendetta.
Exactly, yes. Now, there is a 2-second delay between the chair's processor and your perceived experience, but, well, I mean, you shouldn't notice anything. We can
Oh, so you're saying
store
there's a bit
every
of
aspect
lag.
of your activity
Cool.
in the game, and then later choose what we're going to incorporate into our programming of the training scenario. Oh, you understand, as before, once your mind is interfaced with the chair, we cannot forcibly remove the connection or cut power to the chair without endangering
Okay,
you.
so he's getting it stuck in there. That's what's gonna
Functional
happen in this
chair.
episode.
Since the whole Gamekeeper incident, the aliens at P7J989 built the shut-off command into the internal program, so only someone in the chair can control.
You
This
have
is,
previously given me this information, Colonel Carter.
This
Like,
is
kinda
little
like a
different
follow-up
this
from,
time
like,
because the game
really
will actually
early
be
on in the
learning
show,
from you
right?
And then incorporating those changes into
Remember when I
its
made fun of
programming
that door?
code.
If you're killed
Yeah.
in the game, it will reset and you'll automatically start again. The chair will only disconnect and end the game under 2 conditions. Once you complete the scenario, or if you engage the internal failsafe, which of course you're free to do at any time.
That will be unnecessary.
He's gonna get stuck in there.
Don't be so cocky, Teal'c.
It's the weirdest VR headset ever.
Threat level, Foxtrot, Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Give me your weapon.
And then transitions into real life.
What just happened?
It looks like the chair induced a pain response when he was killed.
It's directly linked to his brain. We knew it was capable of this.
Threat level, Foxtrot, Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room.
O'Neill.
Get out of here, Teal'c.
That's twice. Looks like the chair is learning quickly.
Don't count Teal'c out yet.
They're treating it like such seriousness. It's literally a VR game. Oh, there's two now. That's cheating. AI is not that smart in video games, I'm just saying. Let's be real. AI runs into walls and shit.
Concerned about some of these bio readings?
Me too.
Threat level Foxtrot Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room.
Teal'c!
Colonel Carter, I require your assistance.
Likewise, SG-3 came in hot. Sounds like our gate room people could use a little backup.
They are all dead.
Excuse me?
The gate room has been breached. Our most effective defense will be to seal off the east and south ends of level 28. If we act now, we may be able to force them into a crossfire.
Force who?
The two Anubis warriors.
How the hell can you know that?
Because they have chosen the same route 7 of the last 10 times.
Why do they never have AI walk? Like, the fucking... They should be walking into walls and shit.
Colonel, we have 2 hostiles headed your way.
Roger that, we're in position.
They should...
It's up, people.
Honestly, they should stand here for like 2 minutes, waiting for them, and be like, where are they? Go over to them and have them walk into a wall. Like, find this guy walking into a wall. Hilarious. Very realistic.
Fall back!
What's the point in the armor?
Threat level Foxtrot Alpha 6. All security teams to
Teal'c,
the gate room.
SG-3 came in hot. Sounds like the gate room people could use some backup. We gotta move!
Colonel Carter, listen to me. Our weapons are now ineffective against their armor. How is this possible?
That's what I want to know. It could have been altered to resist the effectiveness of the energy weapon.
Can they now be defeated?
Yeah, I've been working on a frequency modulator chip
Where is it?
in my lab, but I still don't...
Show me.
It's only a prototype.
No, pretty rainbow!
Warning. Base auto-destruct sequence has been activated.
Interesting, camera shit this episode.
Nice of you to join us!
Been busy!
Found a way to counteract our little weapons here.
Warning. Base auto-destruct sequence has been activated. 30 seconds to detonation. Base auto-destruct has been aborted.
How did they even have that on?
Then the threat has been eliminated. The threat has been eliminated.
Oh, would you look at that? He's stuck in here.
Teal'c, you're injured.
Teal'c?
Fine.
I don't get it. That should be the end.
You're saying he should have won.
Well, that was the conclusion of the originally programmed scenario.
But the chair is not disconnecting.
Yeah, and the game's not resetting to the beginning either.
Well, that's not fair. You can't win a race if someone keeps moving the finish line.
He said he wanted it to be harder, more realistic.
In reality, we haven't defeated the Goa'uld.
Are you saying the game won't end until he defeats all the Goa'uld?
I don't know. You tell me. You said the game is learning the rules from Teal'c.
Yeah, but the parameters can't go beyond the base invasion scenario.
Can you get him out?
Not without risking serious neural damage.
The game
Of
has
course.
a failsafe. All Teal'c has to do is quit.
Sergeant Harriman reported that there were only 2 intruders before he got killed.
They held the control room long enough to keep the iris open and let others through.
Maybe, but the gate logs would have indicated there was another incoming wormhole.
The threat has not been neutralized. There are others, I am certain of it.
Because...
The game has not yet ended.
Teal'c, I know this isn't your strongest suit, but this is a really bad time for jokes.
You are all part of a simulation designed to test the SGC's preparedness in case of gate breach. None of you are real.
Okay.
I am fine.
Warning. Base auto-destruct sequence has been activated.
Sam?
Somebody must have reactivated the auto-destruct from a remote location. I'm locked out of the system. I can't shut it down.
How did you know?
His heart rate and blood pressure are too high.
How long can he do this?
I don't know. A day, maybe less?
I thought the chair wasn't supposed to be able to kill him.
The physiological effects it can have at any one time are limited.
Yes, but I'm afraid that while each individual pain stimulus isn't in any way life-threatening, the cumulative effect is now starting to take its toll. If he doesn't have a heart attack, he'll eventually run out of adrenaline. His heart will slow down, his blood pressure will drop, his entire organ system is going to fail.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
You must disable the auto-destruct command.
What?
The SGC will be breached by enormous warriors. They will attempt to destroy the base via the auto-destruct command.
What are you talking about?
This doesn't make any sense because, like, now he's starting earlier on in the game. Because, like, this isn't where he canonically has spawned before. Canonically, he is spawned as the warriors were showing up. Now he spawned before?
Colonel,
I don't get it.
he's at level 28. He's already got the modulator chip, and he's used it to kill the first 2 super soldiers. He's hunting for the 3rd. Man, he's not in good shape.
This is ridiculous. It's torturing him.
Why won't he quit?
They look a little different, don't they?
Wait a minute. He's headed for the elevator.
He's gonna use the failsafe.
But it'll be moved. Because the programming moved it.
Threat level, Foxtrot, Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room.
I could have written this episode. I would have changed a few things because
It didn't work. He's back in the game.
I actually have a VR headset and I actually play games.
You know, I always thought...
Like, it would just be funny to see them try and, like,
somewhat safe.
exploit some of the bugs
Failure.
that, like,
From the
characters
beginning,
have
in
in
Trent's mind,
games.
the goal was to make the simulation as real as possible.
I guess they didn't know that
As
much
as
about
he must now
games
want
at
to
this
quit,
point.
we think the game evaluated his character and decided that if this were a real situation, Teal'c would never give up under any circumstances.
Well, it's right. It's also just a game.
The game doesn't know that.
It's also incorrect because he did choose to give up.
So how do we get him out?
A lot of interesting camera angles and shit this episode. More just keeps spawning. This is cheating.
Nice one.
And it is not yet over.
There are more?
Colonel?
Go ahead.
Ma'am, I've got a problem with a Nakoda generator in storage room 28F9.
I can't stop it.
Someone's rigged it on a feedback loop. There's not enough time to stop the overload. Sergeant, dial the gate now. P4M523.
She's so.
Daniel? What the hell are you doing?
A new twist.
Threat level, Foxtrot, Alpha 6. All security teams to the gate room. Warning, base auto-destruct sequence has been activated.
He went into stealth mode.
he doing?
Not well. His physical exhaustion is translating into the game. So he's having trouble even playing anymore. Still won't let him go.
Well, according to these results, 6 years ago, despite what Teal'c led us to believe, deep down, he didn't really think the Goa'uld could ever be defeated.
Well, he doesn't think that now. He can't, not after everything we've accomplished.
I hope you're right. Otherwise, no matter how long or hard Teal'c plays the game, he won't win.
Any of you guys ever tried VR?
This can't go on for much longer. We're gonna have to make a decision pretty soon about forcibly removing the connections.
You know, it's too bad we can't hook up a joystick to this thing. Can you help? Or backup, maybe?
Actually, we could link up another chair and send someone else into the same simulation. Oh, that wouldn't make any difference. The processors would network and the second person would just fall victim to the same altered elements in the simulation that have already trapped Teal'c.
Unless the new player had an advantage. Sir, you may have done it again.
Yes. How did I do it this time?
These graphics are being generated by a data recorder that's tracking the game. It's actually interfaced into the system between the chair's processor and Teal'c. The chair decides what's going to happen, Teal'c responds. Those responses are then incorporated, processed, and we see the results. It's a continuous loop of ever-changing data.
Oh. Still waiting on my good idea.
The recorder causes a 2-second delay between the programming in the chair and the experience in Teal'c's mind. Now, he won't know the difference, but we could use it to our advantage.
That's assuming the chair's programming won't become aware of it and adapt.
Which would mean that there's a good chance that the second player could be trapped along with Teal'c.
I'll do it.
Everyone just wants to play the game.
Teal'c! What are you doing?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb to send him in.
Why'd he shoot him?
Have you not been watching?
Because Daniel was a Goa'uld in the last several simulations.
Why would you send him
Told you
in?
I should have gone.
The last thing we needed was the game learning from your tactical experience.
Easy. Don't shoot. Just hear me out. I'm not a Goa'uld, and I'm gonna prove that to you, okay? I'm sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to listen to me. Now, a minute ago, we were in Sam's lab. I was trying to convince you I was real, and you shot me, remember? What happened next? The game reset. I know it's probably happened so many times it's just one big blur, but the reason it happened this time is because I'm playing too. I'm in a chair just like you. If either one of us die, we both lose.
It will not let me out.
I know. The game thinks that in a real situation, you'd never quit.
No matter what I do, it's not possible, Daniel Jackson. It is not possible.
Yes, it is. That's why I'm here. Come on, let's do this. Together.
Let's leave this
It'd
area.
be kind of funny if you just shot him again.
I heard
Just
that.
cause. Just to confirm. They reset again and he's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure that what you're saying was true.
Ability to foresee the future.
2 seconds into the future. To be honest with you, it's kind of freaking me out. Watch out. No, seriously, watch out! Down.
It's weird with all the adapting, it hasn't adapted to that.
This could work.
Almost got it. Just give me a second.
Step away from the device.
Teal'c, what are you doing? We've got less than a minute before this thing goes critical.
Dee?
Step away.
What the hell's going on here?
Teal'c, we're all gonna die if you don't let me stop that overload.
She may be a Goa'uld.
It was Siler.
Silent.
Siler.
Silent.
Siler. He was in here. I found him setting the generator.
Teal, put the weapon down.
What if it's not her? You said yourself you could never tell who it was until the last second.
You may be correct, Daniel Jackson.
Hey! Now what?
Well, I know for a fact it's not me or Teal.
Daniel Jackson?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Get them both, it doesn't matter, it's a game.
Carter.
Poor Tyler. Why were they able to stop the thing this time though? The generator.
Is it finished?
Yeah. Shutting off power to both chairs.
Hey. We are one.
It's what we do.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty-o, well that was Stargate SG-1 Season 8 Episode 6. It's an interesting concept for an episode, and I think I would have liked to have had, you know, some little jokes, like some little game jokes put into the game a little bit. I don't know. I think it was lacking that, but you know, it had some interesting camera design and movements and shit. So there was that. I don't know. I feel like the episode may have been written by someone who doesn't particularly understand or play games very much, because I don't know, I just feel like you were missing out on some classic jokes, you know? I don't know. Might just be a victim of its time. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.